Welcome to Fortress of Faith with Tom Wallace. Strengthening the saints against Islam's assault on North America.
Welcome once again to the Corner of Truth and Courage. This is Tom Wallace. Today I want to share some thoughts on this thing we keep hearing about there, the privileged, the white privileged. If you're white, you are privileged, and in a sense you should be ashamed of yourself for being white. You have advantages that were afforded to you, given to you, and you have taken this off the backs of the slave market and the Indians and all sorts of things. As if, Americans is the only civilization in history that has ever prospered because of their domination of other people. Folks, if you've studied any history at any time, cultures have been doing this, civilizations have been doing this from the beginning of time. And people have prospered on the backs of others. It doesn't make it always right in the manner in which they do it, of course, but as if to blame this generation for the sins of the fathers many generations down the line. But I want to talk to you about the subject of privileged. Class warfare basically is really where this is rooted in. As I said, it's been with mankind for centuries. The have-nots are blaming those who have, the rich, for their poverty, the have-nots for their poverty and their misfortune. And here in America, since 1964, the United States government has set itself to put a war on poverty. January 8th, 1964, legislation was brought at the guidance of Lyndon Johnson, the president, to end poverty in this country. Well, have they done well at it? They've got a lot of programs going, 126 different welfare programs that are out there that spend federally $668 billion each year to curb and end and fix the scourge of poverty. Then when you throw in what local governments and states are also throwing into this war on poverty, the United States spends in total of $1 trillion a year to end poverty. $1 trillion a year. I think our gross domestic product is 13 or 17 trillion dollars in this country, and 1 trillion is spent by the government on these issues of poverty. Well, have we fixed it? Well, the answer to that is obviously no. Have we not read the Bible? I would suggest, before we spend another dime on some of these problems, we need to also address what God had to say. Mark chapter 14, verse 7, Jesus said, "For ye have the poor with you always." This idea that we're going to end poverty, I've often thought, well, that's unbiblical. Not that we shouldn't help the poor at times in need. Sometimes some help is not helping them. And oftentimes this $1 trillion being spent every year is certainly not fixing the problem. We're becoming enablers of those who have developed an attitude of dependency on the government, and we've enabled them to do so. And so we have kept them in poverty because of government projects like this. But the Bible says that the poor you have with you always. You're not going to end poverty, because poverty is really not an economic situation. It's not. It's rooted in a moral issue in a person's heart more than it is an economic issue. Then we turn to this other idea of the white privilege. So now it's got a racist flair to this issue. The Bible says in Acts chapter 17, again, this is not a scriptural issue of racism. Acts 17, verse 26, and hath made of one blood all nations of men who dwell on the face of the earth. So all the men who dwell on the face of the earth, we've been made from one blood, but we are divided into nations, not races, but nations, families. And hath determined, and God says, and hath determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation. So there are limits, there are boundaries to their nations, and that we are, though, all one blood. We are not one race. And by the way, folks, this saying of anti-Semitism, when we say that, we often are thinking, well, we're saying we're anti-Jewish, right? But the Shem, the idea of the race of Semites, whoever came up with this, is dividing the children of Noah into three races. You got Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Well, Shem, or Sem, where we have the word, we drop that H somehow. I don't know why, but we do. And the children of Shem is where we have Abraham. And from Abraham, we have two sons that we know very well. There are others, but the two, Isaac and Ishmael. Ishmael, of course, is where the Arabs come. So if someone says that you're anti-Semite, it doesn't necessarily mean really, truly, that you are just anti-Jewish. It really could also be that you're anti-Arab. But we never use it in that way. I don't know why. Someone maybe smarter than me can explain that to me. But anyhow. But the whole idea of racism is a man-made concoction. It's not a biblical concoction. It's not biblical, folks. But let's get into this idea of being privileged. I wanted to declare here to you today, I am privileged. Absolutely. I do not deny it. I'm privileged in so many ways. And I've been overwhelmed when I think of the blessings that God has bestowed upon me. I was privileged to be born in the United States of America. And because of that, I have many things that I have enjoyed. My father always made this known to me of how blessed, we never used the word privileged, but how blessed I am to be a missionary kid, to travel, to see the things of God and the needs in the ministry and be involved in the ministry and service of the Lord. Places I got to go, things I got to enjoy. I remember as a kid, other friends would come over to the house and stuff, and we'd get playing, and some kids say, "Wow, you have this," and and I said, "Yeah, so a person gave this to me, or a friend gave this to me, or an aunt and uncle gave this to me, and stuff." And oh, you have, and I could, it was just like you could in a sense they envied what I had, and I was so blessed. But I was blessed because so many other people had given to bless a missionary child. And I was certainly blessed, yes. I am privileged, but rich? I doubt if anyone would ever look at the bottom line here and say that, yeah, well, he's a rich guy. No, but blessings are not just physical, tangible, money things, folks. But I am blessed. I'm blessed with a godly wife, a godly family, blessed to be in a free nation and in the United States. But let me say this to you, and oh, how important this is for all of us who are blessed and therefore privileged. Doesn't matter what your color is, no matter really what your income, how much money is in the bank. The Bible says this in Luke chapter 12, verse 48. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall much be required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. This passage has been, in all my years of growing up in my development, this passage has always been a challenge to me because I've always felt I've been blessed by so much. I've had godly men pour into me their wisdom and their counsel and preparing me for the ministry, and people I could turn to while I was in the ministry for their counsel and guidance. And I've had a rich education in those regards. And I feel of whom much is given, much has been given to me. God has privileged me with so much, a godly family and all these things. But on the other side of the coin, of whom much is given, much shall be required. Oh, my friends, folks, we must realize that our blessings have not been given to us by God so that we may squander them and selfishly use them for our own desires and whims and enjoyment and pleasures. No, folks, we have been blessed so that we might in turn be a blessing to others. When I think of how much we have in this world, in this being in the United States, and we certainly are blessed. And if you ever travel around the world, you will know how blessed we are. We have so much for so little. And the ability to go and earn more money if you feel that you're in lack, the ability to educate yourself or improve yourself so that you might be able to achieve more in life. We have so much available to us here in Western civilization that other cultures do not have. And when we realize that we have been blessed with much, why has God blessed us? He's blessed us so that we in turn could be a blessing to others. And one of the things that we've been blessed with abundantly is how the gospel has been given to us freely. We don't have to suffer and endure much persecution for our faith like some Christians around the world. And as a result of it there, though, we should be doing more. We should be propagating the gospel to others with our riches, with our opportunity, with our freedoms, with the blessings that God has bestowed upon us. And even though, yes, we are sending more missionaries around the world, 124,000 missionaries, according to the statistics, are sent out from the United States to the rest of the world. And comparatively, the next nation, by the way, the one closest to us would be Brazil. At about 34,000 people are sharing the gospel around the world from that country. So, we are certainly blessed and doing much, but could we be doing more with what we have? Absolutely. So few people give to missions. So few people go and say, "Here, my Lord, send me." We have more capacity here to do so much to get the gospel and to help the needs, the real spiritual needs of the world. And yet we do so little in comparison of what we do have the ability to do. Are we privileged? Absolutely. So therefore, of whom much is given, much will be required. And it's God who requires it. That's it for today. Join us again tomorrow at the Corners of Truth and Courage. God bless you.